Did it work? Well, this doesn't look like my lab, so I think it worked. Yes, finally! I've been trying to get this right for so long. Wow, everything here's so primitive. They still use wood, the poor fools. And this architecture looks like it's from further in the past than I intended to go. Oh, um, hi. Sorry, I didn't see you there. I guess I should introduce myself, shouldn't I? Well, to get the extremely awkward and unbelievable part out of the way right off the bat, I'm a time traveler. I come from. What year is it? Okay. I come from exactly 600 years in the future, give or take a few months. Wait, hold on. 600? Did I get that right? It's honestly that early? Jeez, I missed my mark by a few centuries. Ugh, that's embarrassing. Oh, well, first time machine, there are bound to be some kinks. Anyway, that's not important. What's important is that in 600 years, where your house is now, will be the location of my laboratory. And in it, history will be made as the world's first ever time machine will be invented. I tell you how, but if word got out about that 600 years early, I'm fairly certain that would cause some sort of paradox and I might cease to exist. In fact, I don't even know how much of what I've already told you will break the future. But, oh well. It's not like I can go back even further and, oh shit. Funny story. The way this machine works, it only has one charge. I was actually going to travel back to about 300 years from now because I read that they had a chemical in the predecessor to my lab that could theoretically send me back home again. But since I missed my mark, especially by such a huge amount, I don't think I can actually get back. I might be stuck in your time. In fact, I'd go as far to say that I'm probably stuck in your time. And that's not good. Because I don't have any of your time period's money. Or a phone that would work with your primitive cell towers. Or sunglasses in the shape of the current year. Do they do that now? Is that a thing? Oh, good. I was worried that didn't start being a thing until closer to my time. Which brings me back nicely to the point at hand. As far as I know, that chemical is only invented in about the 2300s. Which, if that's true, means I can't get home. And I'm going to need a place to stay for a little while. And I mean, considering that your place is technically my place, just 600 years earlier, I think fate might have just accidentally made us roommates. If you're okay with that, of course. I don't want to, pressure you into anything. I promise I'll only ask you, a few dozen questions about your time period. At most. And it's only so I could get used to living like this. It'd be like asking you to live in the 1400s. I don't even think the people living in the 1400s wanted to live in the 1400s. But I'm getting off track. I think I'm a little hazy from the journey. So what do you say? Would you mind letting the very first time traveler live in your house? At least for a little while. Wait, really? Oh my God, I didn't expect you to actually say yes. um, well, thank you. I guess first things first, I'm gonna need to get a job here. I don't want to mooch off of you for everything. I might need a little bit of financial help for the first bit because all of my money is from 600 years in the future. It look fake to you. It's made of a sustainable, eco-friendly, biodegradable product, but it's a far cry from what you have now. Plus, the people whose pictures are on it, they haven't even been born yet. So, yeah, my money's kind of a no-go. They told me I should exchange my money for much older money just in case I'm sent farther back than expected, but did I listen? No, of course not. And I didn't even think to pack for the changing seasons. I'd have to wear your clothes, and I don't know if they'd even fit me, or if you'd even let me wear them in the first place. And what about my cell phone? I'm gonna need one that functions in your time, but to get that, I'd need a lot of money. So it might be a while before I can even connect with modern society. And what will I tell my family back home? How will I tell my family back home? How can I even talk to them? Will I ever see them again? Sorry about that. Everything about this was just setting in all at once. I started panicking. You don't have to be so nice to me. You know that, right? You don't deserve any of this. A stranger just materialized in your home claiming to be a time traveler and asked to be your roommate. Talked about how they'll need to exclusively financially rely on you for a while, and subjected you to the sudden and debilitating reality that you'll need to spend your time, money, and effort on someone who's only here because they made a stupid mistake and won't be able to give you anything in return. Yeah. You have every right to kick me out and tell me to get lost. Frankly, I wouldn't blame you. You're too nice. Seriously. I don't think anyone else would do something like this. I promise I'll make it worth your while. I can clean for you, I can cook all of your meals, I can do the laundry. I can help you out in any way I need to in order to make this fair for you. I don't want this to be something you pour everything into without getting anything back. It won't be? Because you... What? You got a friend. But we just met. How could you possibly think I'm friend material? I just technically committed a crime. I'm trespassing in your house. Plus, in the future, fair trade is a lot more important than it is now. We believe that everyone should feel equally treated to everyone else. I know that's not exactly feasible, and yeah, even in the 2600s, it's a pipe dream, but we try our best. And that's why I feel so bad about asking you for so much with nothing in return. Because I'm not used to it. Yeah, I didn't think that. With time, I could get used to it. But, maybe expect some gifts down the road too. For basically saving my life after such a critical blunder. Anyhow, I should probably start looking for a job now. How is that typically done right now? All right, I'll go boot up the computer then. Once you show me where it is, of course. I hate to ask you for even more since you're doing so much for me already, but could I get a tour of the place? I want to get accustomed to living here since we're gonna be roommates. Thank you so much. I owe you big time for this. Shall we begin?